This is $14.99. Tesco is gonna see me. That Molly's chocolate, that's gonna see me, because I'm just gonna buy 10 bars of them and like, I don't know, get them on the chopping board and like cut them up, because £15 for that is nuts. And how many sachets in it? 10. £1.50 a cup. Jump scare. My hair is behind me, sort of doing its heatless curl thing, and obviously I go to the gym like this, and that spin class that I just did was so sweaty that I just need to give myself some time to breathe, and I need to get ready. I've got 45 minutes, so we're good for time, so I thought I'd just sit down and chill with you guys. I actually don't remember the last time I sat here in my room, or like at my vanity. I'd like a little chat with you guys, because now that my flat's been redone, I'm usually just in the bathroom a lot, because I have a little bit, I don't know, I like the light in there and stuff, and it's just, it was a bit more spacious. But anyway, back to the channel. Welcome to the Autumn Lock-In. This is episode 2. If you haven't seen episode 1, definitely check it out. It's Thursday today. I went to a couple of events on Tuesday, I went to a couple of events on Wednesday, and I have 3 today. Let me change this battery before we get into it actually. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I thought we could have a little chin wag, because if you guys are following me on my short form socials like Instagram and TikTok, you guys know I've got this sort of little series called I Quit My Job With Nothing Lined Up But The Bills, Bitch, yeah? And I wanted to speak to you guys about it, because I feel like on YouTube, that's like mainly my core kind of like audience, and I feel like people that sit down to watch particularly like these types of videos really know me very, very well. And I've always been very open on YouTube about like the behind the scenes of content creation, and that is the point of the Lock-In Diaries, right? Like, I really want to lift the lid on what's, that's a bit loud, I just shut the window, but yeah, that's kind of the point of the Lock-In Diaries. Like, I really want to share with you guys things that I am doing to, like, you know, lock in and that sort of thing. And I've been thinking, so obviously, as you guys know, I have, for the majority of my time as like a content creator, I've done it alongside a full-time job. And I don't know, I never went to university, right? I don't have a degree or anything like that, but I liken my experience in, you know, the corporate world, liken it to like a degree. And similarly to like, if you don't go to the gym for a week, you notice that your muscles kind of aren't as strong. Like, I haven't done Pilates maybe for 4 days, and I went the other day and I was like, everything feels harder. Do you get what I mean? So I'm cognizant of like a kind of use it or lose it vibe when it comes to like office work and working an office job. All that to say, I am thinking about looking for work again. I'm very like grateful and fortunate that there are times in the year where I, instead of working a full-time job and creating content, I can just do one. I can just do the content, or I can do a full-time job. But I've spoken to you guys about this before. I love creating content, but I do feel as though I'm extremely cognizant, sorry, my stomach's rumbling. I don't know, I'm extremely cognizant of perhaps the long-term detrimental effects on mental health with having your worth essentially sort of tied to numbers and engagement across social media apps. Because the world is mad, the world is nuts. The other day I was on TikTok and I saw this guy, and he basically said that this girl kept on commenting really horrible things on his page, and he like Googled her, found out who she was. She was just an ordinary girl, like, and she took it upon herself to like constantly, every single time he posted, to say horrible and mean things to him. So I'm just cognizant and aware of placing too much energy and placing too much worth in a society. I mean, I know that's just a, you know, a random example, but it makes me aware, you know, and I'm just, I don't know, I get really worried that, because as I said, for the majority of my time being a content creator, I've always done a full-time job alongside it. And I think what happens is when I'm out of full-time work, I get worried that like I'm losing that skill that I've spent so many years, you know, sort of like building up. So yeah, all that to say, I'm considering. And this is the first time that I'm actually really talking about it typically for me, I'm very private and I like to talk about things after the fact, maybe like 2 months in or 3 months in when there's like a full proper update. But I wanted to speak to you guys about it sort of like in real time, because I want to be able to bring back, you know, openness and transparency within content, particularly on YouTube, because that is my favorite, you know, sort of little safe space. So that is my sort of mini update. There's nothing else to really share on it just yet. I'm really lucky and fortunate that I have worked for a long time and I do know what I like in work, and I can be very specific about what it is that I'm looking for. And it's not that I don't enjoy content creation, I do, but you have to be incredibly thick-skinned in this industry, because there is every single day an opportunity to kind of show you why, you know, I don't know, it's difficult because especially if you're a smaller creator. If you're a larger creator, then it's probably fine. It's probably the instances where you're sort of reminded that you're not, you know, worth a lot because of numbers are lower, because you do have bigger numbers. Whereas when you're a small content creator, you're not judged by your creativity, really. You're kind of just judged by numbers and engagement and vanity metrics, which, I don't know, I think I'm just hyper vigilant and cognizant of the long-term potential detriment to mental based on that. Does that make sense? And I just like to dabble, and I'm grateful that I'm in a position where I do have experience in the workplace to kind of like always use. And my last job was more in line with content creation, so I just feel like there's been a bigger gap between me, like Raquel, EA, PA, office admin, property, and I don't know, I'm worried that the larger that gap gets, the less experience I'll have and like the less knowledge I'll have, and I don't know, I just don't want to lose my skill in that respect. Does that make sense? So yes, that's my sort of brief life update. I don't know what blush. I do know what blush. I'm going to use these Merit ones. I love them. I'm also noticing that my memory card is full, which is really annoying. It's my little discombobulated rant. I just felt like speaking about it, and I thought if I don't speak about it now, I probably just won't mention it. To be honest, from you guys' perspective, it won't look any different on socials, because I will still continue to create social content. And as I said, I am used to doing it alongside a full-time job. So from your perspective, it probably won't actually look any different. It will just look different on my perspective. And as I said, I'm fortunate enough to be experienced and to be a big woman to know what it is that makes me tick, and what it is that, you know, in terms of roles that I would like to even consider and go for. And nothing's come through yet, and it's very, very, very early days, so I don't even know why I'm speaking about it so early, but here we are. Hopefully editing me decides to be open and leave it in. But anyway, we are on our way to a Look Fantastic event. I'm actually going back there again later, and then I'm going to White City House for a Cerave event, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. I'm going to end the chatty part now, because although I've changed the battery, the memory card is now running out of space. So I'm going to catch you guys on the road. We're going into Central, and I'll catch up with you at the event. catch up with you guys properly in the car. So you know when the sleeves is all kutch up, I hate that. Better. Yeah, right now I'm going to catch up with you guys properly in the car, but I wanted to quickly show you guys my new Monica Vinader pieces. I didn't know this, but I went to my friend's house the other day. We have the same chain and I was like, oh, wow, yours is so like new and clean and shiny compared to mine. And she was like, take it back to the shop, they'll like clean it or they'll replace it. I was like, no way. She's like, yeah, if it's in, I think it's like maybe 3 or 5 years warranty or whatever. So anyway, took it to the shop. They were like, yeah, this chain we have it, we'll just give you a new one right then and there. And then I had a green bracelet which one of the stones had come out, so they said we don't have this in stock, we can send it back to the shop or to the factory and then they'll try and replace it or fix it or whatever. Anyway, sent it to the factory, they couldn't, so they sent me a gift voucher for the value of the bracelet and I bought like new pieces. So I picked out this little pendant. This chain is not Monica Vinader, this is old, I've had it for ages. So I picked out that little pendant which I think is super cute, and then I picked out this bracelet, which I'm absolutely loving. I've been wearing it literally since I got it. Same with the new pendant on that chain. And it's just nice because I don't really wear this chain that often, but it's a really nice chain. And I just think that with this pendant, like a new lease of life. Anyway, I have to run, I have to get on the road. I've been invited to the perfume shop for like a perfume consultation appointment thing. So we're gonna run there and then we're gonna just do a bunch of errands after. There's like an M&S, I wanna check out the new iPhone. So yeah, I thought because I hadn't actually ended this vlog, spend the day together today, I can edit this vlog today and I can try and get it up ASAP. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, let's run. Okay, so I've popped in to M&S. I have seen this jacket online, but I wanted to see what it looks like in person. It's £70, which I think is quite a good price, but what do you guys think? Is it a bit too cow-like? I don't know, but for the same price, this is stunning. I really like this. I do have something kind of similar, but I do love the crop pin. This is lovely. And then these are gorgeous as well. So these are £40 and they're just this kind of red wine aubergine trouser, like a faux leather. Ooh, this is quite cute. This is £60. It's quite nice. What do we think of these jeans? I don't know, I kind of like them. Okay, I am back in the car. I'm going to take this face track thing off a sec. Back in the car, just popped to the perfume shop. They have a new boutique. Let me turn the engine off actually. They have a new boutique in Brent Cross and then they've also got a boutique in Lakeside, so depending on where you live. But the boutique is so nice, it's so beautiful. So they gave me a little goodie bag. They let me pick out a fragrance, so I thought I would do a very quick unboxing in the car. You basically have this service where you can personalise a ribbon and it's... Oh, they gave me some extra bits and bobs in here. That's cute. We were literally just talking about this. There's a brand in there called Urban Apothecary and it was founded by, I think they said it's founded by a woman during lockdown. So it's a relatively new-ish brand. This is the Coconut Grove Luxury Hand and Body Wash. I cannot wait to give that a try. And, oh wow, they put a couple bits and bobs in here. One of them is my mic for this camera, which I might even just put on now. Cute. So she put this Serge Lutens. I don't know if that's the best pronunciation of that brand, but this is what the brand looks like. And I smelt this in store. I smelt the vanilla one. I don't know if this is the vanilla one. I think it is. Oh, it was so nice. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. She wraps this up beautifully. It's a Prada perfume. I've forgotten which one it is, but she wrapped it up so nicely. I might just keep it wrapped until my birthday. And then the reason why I was laughing is because they do like a personalised ribbon service. So she's like, oh, put whatever message you want on there. I was like, I'm not going to gift this to anybody. I can't lie. I'm going to keep it for myself because it's the Gucci yellow perfume. It smells gorgeous. The packaging is gorgeous. And these Gucci perfumes have been out for a while. I just haven't had a chance to smell them yet. So I decided to pick that one out. But if you guys are in the market for a new fragrance, definitely pop to the perfume shop. They basically offer perfume consultations. So you can call the store in advance or you can go in and just like book it. And it's like 5 to 10 minutes. They really like spend their time and take their time to like go around. And you know, the girl that was in the one in Brent Cross, she knew her thing, okay? She'd been working in the industry for like 5 years. I might not say her name in case she doesn't want her name to be out there on the streets here. But she knew her stuff and it's just really nice. Like I have a lot of perfumes, but I don't necessarily know the story behind, oh, this is the JFK one, like this is this, da 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 da. So it's really, really nice to actually like take some time to go into the store and hear a little bit more. I am gonna go home. I was gonna eat out here and then I was like, babes, there's food at home, so get your ass back home. I did briefly go into M&S and do a little come shop with me just now in this vlog. However, I, in the end, decided to just buy a few things because I want to do a try-on haul because they had so many nice pieces. So that try-on haul is going to be in another video, but let's just say they've got some really, really great pieces at the moment. So that will be soon to come. And then I had to go into Hotel Chocolat and buy my white chocolate or vanilla white drinking chocolate. This is $14.99. Tesco is going to see me. That Molly's chocolate, that's going to see me because I'm just going to buy 10 bars of them and like, I don't know, get them on the chopping board and like cut them up because £15 for that is nuts. And how many sachets in here? 10. £1.50 a cup. I think that's about it, guys. I made a tea earlier this morning. Let me just sanitize. I have left it in the car, but it's been in a flask, so it might still be warm. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I think I'm probably going to end this vlog here. I'm just going to go home. I have to get myself organized. I'm in the middle of doing the wardrobe switch around, so I'm probably going to vlog that because I think a lot of people get confused as to like how I store everything. And the trick is I don't store it all in the wardrobe at one time because I don't have enough space, and I do have very limited space. So I found a good way to kind of get by. I've been slowly kind of getting myself organized and like culling my collection of different things. So I got rid of so many perfumes the other day. I have got a really huge bag of skincare and makeup. So it's so heavy, but in the next vlog, I'll show you guys in the next lock-in vlog. So I'm going to take that to my sister and my mum. I already took them the perfumes. So I'm going to take that to my sister and my mum this weekend. I'm also going to take some clothes. So I've already got 2 bin liners filled with clothes and I want to try and do 2 more. So I'm basically culling the summer collection before I pack it down. And so that's what those bags are filled with. And then I suppose once I take the autumn and winter stuff out, maybe there'll be a few pieces from like there that I'm not wearing. So yeah. Tea's still warm, not hot, but warm. We'll take it. My phone's here. So yeah, that's about it for this vlog, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always find it difficult to get back into vlogging because I think if I haven't done it for a long time, I don't know, it just feels a bit difficult. And then, I don't know, I wanted to do a bit more of a come shop with me, but it got really busy. And then by the time I'd picked up stuff in M&S, it was all over because I had so much stuff that I picked up. But yeah, I bear with me with the vlog. Just like this week's been a bit of a weird week because as I said at the beginning of this vlog, like I'm thinking about dipping my toe back into work again, so I've had to sort of like activate that part of my brain again. So I spent a lot of the week kind of like focusing on that as opposed to like content and things like that, and it's always nice to be able to have your finger in a few pies. So yeah, that's been quite interesting because the market is so different. I think the market in all markets right now is different and tough to navigate. So yeah, that's been a really interesting one. So keep you guys posted on that front. As I said, it won't be no different for you guys on the content front. I think I'm prone during this season to be a bit down, and I think the easiest way and the best way, like I enjoy a more traditional kind of approach to this season, if you like. I think that's what gets me by when I think about it, when I really sort of deep dive into that. But yeah, I'm just basically trying to stay ahead of it, if you like. But anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching the vlog. If you guys enjoyed the autumn lock-in vlogs, let me know. This is episode 2. If you haven't seen episode 1, this guy wants to reverse into the front of the car. He really wants to reverse into the car. You don't need to come that far back. Is he sure? Mate. I digress. This is episode 2 of the Lock-In Diaries. If you haven't seen episode 1, definitely check it out. Definitely follow me on all the platforms. Different things go up in different places. But thank you guys so much for watching. I think I probably will see you guys, well, in a week or so maybe, but for me, it will be tomorrow because I'm definitely going to go home and get this summer wardrobe packed away, get my autumn clothes out because summer is over. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.